This time we have Dave Jones from Manchester Fighters versus Michael Fletcher, hailing from Liverpool. It looks to be a slight size discrepancy between the two gentlemen here.
I think it might be a last-minute step-in.
I think it might well be. Solid overhand from Dave, though, there. Great shot. Now, he doesn't want to start trading hands here with Michael Fletcher. He definitely doesn't want to go shot for shot, just based on the size difference. He wants to stick, move, maybe look to tire him out a little bit.
He's such a good counter-striker.
I really like that. I really like that. He needs to stay on his toes, though. He can't afford to get drawn into a brawl when the size difference is so much. You know, really, that.
I really like the feinting of moving in. It's putting him on the back foot.
Absolutely.
And that's where he wants him.
He needs to start to angle off. He doesn't want to let his back touch that fence at any point, because Michael is the bigger opponent. He's going to push forward. If your back's against the fence, that's not where you want to be. Lovely work there. Solid shots from Dave.
He is rhythm stepping, though, and every time he rhythm steps, his back elbow comes up. There is open for maybe a potential body shot.
Absolutely, that could be exploited
Gloves.
there.
Gloves. There you go.
Good work from Keith there, spotting that.
This is why I use Velcro. I'm not one for laces.
All pro boxing's laces, Bex. Slight pause in the action there while we adjust the gloves. Safety is paramount. We don't want anybody getting caught.
I thought you were going to say hurt, and I was like, that is the game, no?
Well, we don't want anybody getting hurt with any techniques we don't approve of.
Absolutely, there you go. Oh, excellent jab.
Great work here.
What he does need to be careful of, though, is one leaves, the other one has to stay home.
Absolutely.
Because we know that he's fought once before, and he's got a horrible check-up on him.
Absolutely.
And if that hand leaves home when it shouldn't, he's on the receiving end like that. He needs to be very careful with this elbow flaring and then that hand dropping.
Now, blue corner, despite being a little bit smaller, he's absolutely earned the respect of his opponent.
Absolutely.
I can see that Michael doesn't want to be on the receiving end of those shots. I can see the way he's shelling up. He does not want to be receiving them. Great work.
I think it might actually be a tactic to hang his weight on him a little bit.
It's a good tactic.
Because there is a weight difference.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It would be a good tactic.
Close that distance and be heavy on him.
Nice work. I want to see red corner get his back off that fence. Has he got a corner team, or is he just out here doing his own thing?
Love it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Corner team have come in. I did think he was just there. Let's see if there's any changes to the game plan of either fighter here, following an interesting first round.
And he's listened to his corner team with popping this jab.
Stiff jabs from Michael there. Solid stiff jab.
He's coming in with that check hook. That right hand needs to stay high from the blue corner.
Absolutely.
Needs to stay high. Once he catches on to that pattern like this. Now, if he just stays here.
Just lean on him. Just
lean on him and wait for the break. And then lean on him again and wait for the break.
Lovely work. Really nice work.
That was excellent use.
Now he just needs to get his back off the fence there. Lovely head movement. Managed to avoid a lot of damage there. But that is tiring for the smaller fighter.
Absolutely.
That is tiring to be leaned on by a big man like that.
Great game plan.
Oh, it's a brilliant game plan.
We said it in the first round.
I'd say he needs to stick that jab move, maybe attack the body of the bigger man.
He needs to be careful of that right hand.
Lovely head movement, though. He just ducks nice and low. Lets those big shots come over his head. Lovely head movement again from both gentlemen.
What an exchange.
Really nice work. I love to see it.
Great exchanges, actually.
Very strong there.
Beautiful bit of head movement.
Dan looking strong.
Excellent. It's jab for jab now, but he needs to be careful because there is a longer opponent in the field, and if he goes jab for jab, he might
not win that exchange. But he's reading it nice. The jab is not landing, but I'm just concerned that the bigger man's going to start reading that the jab is not landing, and then follow it with an overhand or a shot to the body.
But
solid shot from Dan.
I'm also concerned that when he starts reading that jab comes out, his right hand comes down.
Yep.
Again, hook.
Nice work from both gentlemen. I think blue corner, I think Dan might be up 2 rounds here.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously not letting the discrepancy in size hold him back. He's walking around. He still looks fairly fresh to me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I haven't seen many uppercuts.
I was just about
from
to,
him.
yeah, I agree.
When he starts coming in, because he's a counter fighter, draw him in with a jab, uppercut, backhand,
Absolutely,
left hook.
yeah. Start that lead uppercut, perhaps.
Start setting up. See, the uppercuts could be there.
Yeah.
If you switch stance, lead uppercut, right hand on the end, like disengage, uppercut, right hand.
Swinging for the fences there, and he keeps the pressure on him.
He knows that if he connects, it's potentially end game.
Again, absolutely.
But you've got to still fight smart. It's third final round. He wants to do some damage.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very frustrating because his head movement's good. Like, there's nothing worse than when you think you're popping a great combination and they avoid every single one of them.
That's when you start hunting the body. That's when you go to the body.
Exactly. If
the head is moving, we know that the body's in place.
And the legs usually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boxing, so, yeah, no, I agree.
Absolutely. If the head is moving, we know that the body's open. Rip the body and then come back to the head. And tend to find more success rather than, trying to pick at jabs and long straight shots.
No,
with someone who's got good head movement and they're a good counter fighter. It can be really, really hard to hit. It's very frustrating. Again, he's head hunting, and 4 shots there. Not a single one of those 4 shots found the mark.
I also think that he needs to throw some setup shots. Not everyone has to be a kill
shot. Kill shot, absolutely. Touch him with a jab, nice and light.
Because the
touch
issue
that
is,
jab.
the further you throw that hip in, the easier it is to avoid.
Absolutely.
And then he can just start picking him off because he is a counter striker.
Absolutely.
He is just waiting for an opportunity. And if he's confident with his head movement, he's confident with his head movement, and there's nothing he can do.
Solid overhand left there. Again, he just needs to keep that head moving.
What an excellent... Oh, there you go.
And this is not where he wants to be.
Corner team calling for the pushback,
yeah.
and I agree. Now, you want him against the cage, you want to pin him.
Blue corner clinching there is what we like to see when you're in danger in boxing.
Nice. Lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all the fighter there fought a very, very smart fight, very savvy fight, and I think he took the decision. We'll see what the judges say, but I think that's a fairly straightforward one to call.